Hey guys, this is X Braze here. Today, what are we doing? So, basically, sorry, it's a bit dusty. I got this controller for Christmas a little bit ago. And reason why I got it was because it's a shape of a Xbox controller times PlayStation controller. And I thought this controller was gonna work like an Xbox controller, right? I was wrong. I didn't read the reviews correctly. This is technically a PlayStation 4 controller. That doesn't even work with. Well, it works with the PlayStation 5 with a receiver you can buy. So, we are going to do a review of this today because I actually have some things to say about it, funny enough. So, um, basically, what do I like about it? I like the back paddles. It's a really cool way to have paddles. I wish more controller companies would do this type of paddle because it's really good and it fits flush with your fingers. And I love it. That's my highlight about this controller. But what are my other positives? Um, I like so it came with this phone mount. A phone mount for your a phone mount for your phone right here. I don't know where it went, so I'm not gonna do a review on that. Um, but I will actually tell you it's super flimsy. I wouldn't trust it on a very expensive phone that is heavy because it's gonna be super heavy to the point that it might break. And I wouldn't trust it. So, yeah. Um, what about the building construction of the controller? Let's do a drop test. Feels pretty solid, right? It feels really solid. It does. And I like that. It's a hard plastic, and yeah. I don't know if you guys actually can see it. There's a texture grip on here. To me, it feels really nice. But if you're like bringing around a table or something, it makes a lot of noise, right? It's pretty normal. Um, but um, but yeah. Let's get to the negatives. So negatives. Um, it has a bug of whenever you turn it on over Bluetooth. Sometimes whenever it connects, the controller trigger, the left one mostly, will spaz out and constantly go to the left. Without any, with no with no other problems. I also will tell you, think if you look, this one, there's a massive delay in the input. I don't know if it's just this particular controller or something. This particular controller is one of my favorites, but the left paddle is kind of delayed, big time. I haven't tested it if it's just my combination I haven't really tested it before. But yeah. So basically, yeah. I would tell you these are Hall effect um analog sticks. They are. They're Hall effect. So it's gonna be super hard for them to get stick drift in general. It really will be really hard. And that is a definite thing about this controller, that it won't get stick drift. Or at least it would be very hard to get stick drift. Um, because they're Hall effect. They're magnets in the analog sticks to keep it um stable. So if dirt and debris gets in there, it shouldn't interfere with anything. But yeah. So I'm gonna turn it on. I currently have the LEDs on. I actually don't know if I actually have my Bluetooth enabled. Oh, I don't. That's why it's not connecting. But currently, I don't really have um, any of the lights on particularly. Um, but yeah, I am gonna show you guys a couple things that I have personally um done on with this particular controller to put DS4 Windows on it, for you guys actually can play like Forza Horizon 5 or something like that properly. I am gonna show you guys right now. So, as you can see, I am on my desktop now. That was seamless, right? Guess what? Let me show you. Recording with camera. There we go. It's nice and seamless now. I'm using this application called XSplit VCam. Not sponsored by them. I'm just saying that I use them um, for content creation. So I'm gonna show you of what I actually do. So I'm gonna boot up DS4 Windows. Let it boot up. It's gonna ask me to do an admin prompt. It connects. I did charge the controller ahead of time because we are also gonna test it. So basically, DS4 battery 100%. If you go to settings, you want to do hide DS4 controller. Um, for uh, for particular games like Forza or something, just keep it off because that's what I would recommend. Um, but that's basically what I would recommend to do. I would actually like to report. DS4 Windows is currently blocked on some games like Apex Legends, things like that. Apex Legends has cracked down on their security of their game, and they want to make it a priority for it to be a what do you call it, um for it to be more safe. That's other reason why they got rid of Linux support. But we're not going to focus on that. But what I also use, if I open up Steam, um, I go to library, I go to Apex Legends. For Apex Legends, I know it has PlayStation support, but I personally go with the PlayStation. Uh, I personally go with the Xbox 360 layout to enable input. But you guys don't actually have to. It's really up to you guys. So yeah. Anyways, there's other things that you can do on this controller. Um, I am personally going to show you guys a quick glimpse of what the controller can do. It's just I need to turn off my screen. Give me a moment. Let me change account. Okay. I did get a new webcam. I don't know if it looks more crystal clear, but it is definitely a lot more wider, and I personally like that. Hey, let's launch up Apex. This controller will not work with Fortnite without DS4 Windows. Oh crap! I should probably close DS4 Windows. So we are gonna be launching up Apex. I don't know how this is actually gonna run properly because I'm I'm on a different device right now. So, we'll see of how this operates. I haven't personally recorded before. On okay, it's loading. It will shift guaranteed. Okay, we are gonna just load in. So I am gonna show you guys proof of that this left paddle has trouble. Surprisingly, the controller is actually, yeah, so you're already seeing it. I'm pressing Y. Let's go. I haven't configured my so I don't have a gun in my hand right now, but I know the resolution is super bad right now because I'm on 720p. To actually get good FPS in this game that I on device. Let's go get it. So, I'm gonna show you guys. I hope you guys can see. I am gonna press that, and there's a massive delay. And then I'm gonna press it again. There's a massive delay. I don't know why there's a massive delay. So I on the other one. Now what I am gonna do? I am gonna turn off the control to see if I actually can get that up. Whatever. You guys will just um. Well, I mean, this controller. I mean, it's something. If you think about it, I do like this controller. Don't get me wrong. I like the form factor. It fits snug in my hands like I want it to. Um, I will show you guys for though. It's just I don't know if I actually have to sync my data because my friend he plays on my account all the time. So not all the time, but just a decent amount. Um, so it's loading up. What site work I'm gonna be doing for the tonight? We're loading up for the. I will show you guys that bug. What's the? I don't know how exclusive mode got any more. Okay. This is gonna take some time. Give me a minute. It always takes some time. I'm not even gonna load into the actual game because I don't know if this device can actually handle something like this, but we'll see. While recording at the same time, we'll see. It is taking a mass amount of time, so I don't know. I don't even know if I'm even on. Actually acting normal. Sorry for your guys' ears, by the way. I don't know why it's acting normal whenever this setting is actually off. That's weird, but it's whatever. Um, but yeah. Um, anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will actually show you guys the controller one more time. So, this controller, what would I rate it? Well, with all the miscellaneous features that has been bugging out um on this controller itself, um I would give it an 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm not giving it a 9 is because um this controller is this controller just has two issues. They're not major issues, but the I mean, for say the left paddle is like delayed. I can't even use it. Maybe it's something. Maybe I have to reprogram it. I don't know. I would have to look up the manual to actually get an idea of how to do this. But anywho, I plan on doing another video on this controller eventually, where I can where I can actually connect it to my PlayStation 5. my PlayStation, the PlayStation 5 by default does not work with PlayStation 4 controllers. But there is a little receiver you can buy that is by the same creator of this controller. It's like a transmitter for PlayStation 4 controllers that is acting like a PlayStation 5 controller. I don't know if it still works, but if it works, it'll be a big lightsaver for me. Because I honestly really want PlayStation 4 controllers to work as PlayStation 5 controllers, and that dream has came true. But for right now, it's not gonna become a thing for right now because I gotta buy it and then have it shipped to me eventually. So, in general, this controller overall is pretty nice for what you pay, pretty much. So, anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. See ya.